Up till now you have learned a lot about Microsoft PowerPoint. Now you know how to plan your presentation, how to start by selecting a new design, how to add slides, and how to save your file. Now we are in the final phase of this short course of Microsoft PowerPoint. Now what we want to understand are two things basically. One is transitions and one is animation. You need to understand the difference between both of them. Transitions are for slides, like both of them basically animate, but transitions animation is for slides only. It have nothing to do with the content of slide, and animations have nothing to do with the slides. They only deal with the content of your slide. Like if I want this image to appear in some special way, I can select something from here, and if I want some text to appear, I can select some animation for it as well. If on the animation tab we go in the drop down, you can see there are basically three types of animations. One is entrance, that if I want something to come into my slide in a special way by getting some animation, I can select something from here. And if I want something to be emphasized, if you want to highlight something by like if you are giving your presentation and you want something to be move or come forward or do something, that if you want your audience to know that you are talking about this thing, you can use emphasize. And if you want something to be exit, something you want to go out of your slide by some special animation, here you can have these. You can play with all of them one by one to understand the concept of all these animations. You can see that those icons are giving you some idea that what kind of animation you will get if you apply this. Like if I select this image and I want some animation to be applied on it, like you can see here we have one fly in animation. If I click on it, you can see you have a demonstration of it, and here is number one, that in this slide the first thing you want to be appeared by animation is this car. In fact, I don't want this to be appeared like this. That's why I will press Ctrl Z or undo from here. We will go on the title slide. I want the word car to be appeared first, fly in like this, then motor vehicle, fly in like this. You can see number one is car, number two is this word. So when you start your presentation, the word car will appear. Then when you click on the mouse button or the control you have for controlling your PowerPoint presentation, or you will press the space bar on your keyboard, the second one will appear. The second object which you have given the animation will appear on your slide. If you want to see what kind of behavior your slide will have, you can click on this button. It says start from beginning. F5 is the shortcut. I will click on it. You can see the presentation is like started, like the way it will appear actually when you give the real demonstration. Now I have given the animation to the word car. So now if I press the space bar or if I click on the left button of my mouse, I will get the first thing which I have given the animation. So I will click on the mouse left button. You can see the word car has appeared, and I click again. You can see motor vehicle. Now the next slide will automatically appear, but you will see no transition animation on it. See, we have straight away went to the next slide, and the second slide have no such animations applied. That's why if I click again, we'll go on to the next slide, and click again, the animation will be finished, and click again, we came back onto the interface. So we have given the animation to first two objects of our slide. One is this, the word car, and the motor vehicle. And if we have some pictures on our slide, we can give them animation as well. So we go on the second slide. We want the word what is a car to be appeared first. We'll use split animation. Then we want this area to be appeared. We apply this animation. You can see 1, 2, and in last we want this image to be appeared in this way. That's how it will be appeared. And now we go on the third slide. This one like this. Want this one to be appeared in this way. Then this area like this. and in the end this image like this. So now we have given animation to the content of all of our slides, all three of them. It is not necessary to give animation to every content. It is only up to you that if you want something to be appeared like this, you can use it, or if you don't want to use it, it is okay as well. So now we will test our presentation by clicking on the start from beginning. Now I will click on the mouse left button. That's how it will work. And the second important thing is the transition option. You can see that when we have tested our presentation, we have some animation effect on the content. We don't have any special effect while switching to the other slide. So if we want to give some special effect to our slides, that how we want them to be appeared, we can give them the effect by transition option. You can see here you have many of them. For this slide number 2, I want to apply this effect, it's a curtain effect. That's how the second slide will appear. And on this slide I want another effect from here, this one like this. So now I want to play my presentation from start. Now if I click, you will see the effect, that how our slide is changing. Now click again. That's how your presentation will work after applying animation to the content of your slides and transitions to the slides, like the way you want them to be switched and show the effect which you have just applied. By now you have understood that how you can create more slides, and if you have more slides in your presentation, like if you have some more slides, you can also add those effects to them. I hope you have understood that what is the difference between transitions and animations and how you can apply them to your slides.